Well, hello, Virgo. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sorry, I'm wrestling with my chair here. For some odd reason, it did not want to move over. Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and give you a general, the first three cards that I'm going to pull. This is going to be a little bit different kind of spread that I'm going to do. We're going to start off with your finances first. First three cards for Virgo finances. We're going to see where you are and where you're going. what has been your struggle? We'll see. Let's go ahead. Let's start with Virgo finances, please. Okay. Wow, you got the Ace of Pentacles. And you do have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now, I don't do reversals, but I do take notice of the reversal energy. Hopefully you guys can see that because I don't have my computer in front of me. So you had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I always pay attention to how cards fall regardless. And the Ace of Pentacles is like, some of you were doing very well financially. Or, there were times where you were okay, really, when it came down to your finances, but there was a depletion or a loss of finances. Maybe some of you have even lost your job. So I do feel like there's been some struggles. You can kind of see that with the Five of Swords, some conflict with your money not being where you want it to be. I see some assistance here with this King of Wands. Now, I don't know who this person is. This could be someone at your job. This could be someone coming in, a friend of a friend of a cousin that can offer you a job, that can help you in some kind of way financially. Sometimes the King of Wands can represent someone offering you money or giving you money, assisting you in some type of way. And I see new opportunities. It's like a new opportunity that's going to come in here for you via another person. Okay. And that's just for a few of you. It's not gonna work that way with everybody, but I do see that here where there's some type of assistance. But as far as financially, it's going to get so much better. The Ace of Pentacles talks about new opportunities that's going to come in here for you. New opportunities could be a new work. It could be money that you earn, money that you don't earn. Okay. So I do see it getting better for you, definitely. So this was just a 3-card spread talking about your finances. There could be a promotion that some of you you may get to, some type of recognition I'm seeing here. The candle is flickering really high, so that's letting me know that is the truth. Okay, it flickered too when I talked about your money increasing. Look at it. There it is again. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing improvement with your money, improvement with your finances, and some type of assistance coming in here for you that's going to help you with your money. I do want to say, I do see the challenge with the Five of Swords. Some of you are still in this challenge, meaning you're trying to figure out if you're going to get out of some type of debt. And I do see that you'll be able to pay off some things. Okay. It doesn't tell me exactly what I need to know with this reading. I can see it if it was a personal reading or if I was just pulling more cards. But I do see you're going to be able to overcome these challenges. A lot of changes, though, that you're going to have to get prepared for. Okay. But that's what I have for your money, work, and career. Let's get Virgo's overall mental state. Let's see how Virgo is feeling mentally, emotionally. Got it. You got the Four of Swords. You got the Moon card. Wow, Virgo. Man, I did not expect that. I did not expect such obvious cards. Thought I had to read into it a little bit. I'm not really having to read into it, okay? Oh, okay. Well, there's some happiness. There's some sunshine. Well, You have happiness on the horizon. It does show that right now there needs to be a healing. There's a healing taking place, and I don't know what you've experienced personally. Um, there's a pause. There's a need for this lull, right? There's a need for this pause in your life so you can heal emotionally. I do feel like for a lot of you, you've been disillusioned by life. You've been disappointed, based on, things that you thought you can have or things that you were expecting that did not occur. A lot of deep feelings, a lot of deep emotions. Some of you guys are isolated, or you feel isolated. You feel removed from society to some degree. Maybe you feel like people don't understand you, that type of thing. A lot of you have, not saying that you've lost your faith, but I feel like you are drawing closer to God. You're being driven closer to the universal God. Oh, there it is again. That candle, as soon as I say the truth, I'm telling you, it'd be flickering, honey. So I do feel like you're drawing closer to the universal God. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real. I do feel like there's things that have tested you, yes, but this does talk about remain steadfast and also keep your faith. Trust in God that you will be provided for in all your needs. And the Hierophant is a religious type of energy. It's a faith energy. So I feel like in your darkest moments here with the Moon card, you should be praying. You should be meditating. You should be, again, focusing on yourself and trusting that the universe is going to help you in whatever area you need the universe to help you, which I totally see here. And it's going to bring you to this happy moment here with the Sun. So as far as emotional state that I'm saying, a lot of sadness, a lot of disappointment, some of you are grieving for different reasons. A lot of you are expecting something to occur. I'm also hearing that, almost expecting something to happen that it's not going to be nice, but you know that you'll be able to get through it, okay? That's what I'm seeing as far as your emotional state. Let's get to the love. This is for Virgo. I'll pull a little bit more cards for the love part. This is for love for Virgo. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for the love as well. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We're going to talk about that reversal. And you have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, there was a love offer here. And for some odd reason, someone did not push through or follow through with talking to you. I feel like there's a delay or you're waiting or something here where you may have met someone and it was nice, and then you kind of are sitting there like, what happened? Like, oh God, no, please don't let this occur, right? I really like them, right? It's that type of thing. I'm seeing that here. I feel like it's just a delay because I do see you talking to them. I see, you guys really getting to know each other. I mean, it could be two different people, but I do see that that's what has occurred. For a lot of you, it was something that you really, really wanted, someone that you really, really wanted. For some odd reason, it did not happen. I don't know what happened. I don't know, that they moved, are they working? Did you lose their number? I don't know what happened, but there was something here that has caused them not to follow through up on some type of romantic thing. But I definitely see that, your love life is on fire here. There's a lot of communication. There's going to be a lot of offers. That's what I'm saying. For those who are married, the Ace of Pentacles being in a reverse talks about there's a strong possibility that there could be some type of separation in your marriage because there's a lot of suspiciousness. There's a lot of trust issues. And you don't really know if you should stay there or not. Whether you are married or in a long term, you're kind of at this place like, when should I leave? If I should leave, should I do this? I don't know if I should do this. There's some uncertainty here that it's an uncertain situation that you're going to be getting clarity on. Okay. But I do see that there's an unfulfillment with some of you in your marriages or in your long term. And some of you may have been maybe plotting to get away in some way. That's what I'm seeing for some of you. Okay. I'm going to pull to see if there's going to be any good news coming out for those who are in a marriage on the long term. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But for the single people, like I said, some of you are like, oh my God, what happened? Why aren't they calling? Why aren't they pushing towards this connection the way I want to? Or I feel like some of you are dealing with someone who could be at a distance, or maybe it's their job or work. But when I tell you, you feel a little devastated because you're not quite sure what's going on with the connection, that it looks like someone may have approached you just recently, or this could happen soon, actually, where someone would approach you and for some odd reason, there's some type of something that got in the way where you guys can't get together as quick as you want to or as soon as you want to. Let's go ahead. Let's pull some more cards for Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, you have Lovers. You got the Ten of Swords and the Sun. Things are going to really get good, truly. I really do see a lot of happiness in the future here. So whatever needs to happen in order for you to get happy is going to occur. I feel like you're going to have a very, very active love life if you've been single. And then as far as those who have been in committed relationships, you're just going to figure out, you're going to know, you're going to be very much so illuminated or enlightened, to make a decision on if this is going to stick or not. Ten of Swords is like a lot of years of pain, and the Sun could be part of that healing is leaving, somebody looks like you can get assisted by friends and family with walking away. Or having a support system if you decide that you want to leave. But I mean, truly, it could be just a separation. But I do see a support system here. But a lot of you may come to a conclusion that you are stuck in a dead-end love connection, stuck in a dead-end marriage, or, someone you have children with. You may come to that conclusion, but it's going to be up to you because, again, it's a decision that you have to make. But I'm seeing happier times regardless of your situation. I see that you're going to start feeling better. You're going to have more joy. Remember, we did your mental state. That's including what we saw with your emotional state and mental state, that, happiness is going to be on the horizon for you. Things are going to clear up and get better, okay? I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of isolation and a lot of loner energy. Some of you guys are a lone wolf, or you're dealing with someone who's like that, where they don't need anybody. They don't depend on anybody. That could be you. But yeah, like I said, as far as love, you're going to have options. And there's going to be someone in particular that you're going to really like. Let me go ahead. Let me pull one more card. This is for Virgo. Thank you. Yeah, there's your options with the Seven of Cups. And that is the healing. Three of Swords is yes. A lot of you are going to be disappointed with the few options that you have. And, you're going to be dating. And again, like I said before, not everyone that you come across is going to be meant for you. That's just the case. Will you meet the one? Yes, I really do see that. I feel like there's going to be someone who you're going to have long term with, but I don't think that that's going to be the person that you're going to meet right away. I just don't see that. I feel like, you're going to have options this year. Some of you are already dating, and it could be the first, 3 months of this year where you're just dating and getting to know people. But I do see someone of significance in your reading. Okay. But the Three of Swords is healing that heart, really. That's what that's really about, healing you just overall. Money is getting better. Your mentality is getting better. There's really no more confusion. And I see that your faith is, you're having more faith in the universe, divine, okay? But this is what I have for you here, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.